What's up guys, today I'm going to be doing a video showing you how to get iOS 8 GM, which is pretty much the official iOS 8, but not quite. It's going to be almost exactly the same as what the official would be. It could be identical, but there's a possibility that the GM may have features that aren't fully finished or features that may not be in the official build. But I'm just going to show you how to get it for free without a UDID and without having activation error problems. So what you're going to want to do is, to make it a whole lot easier, take your passcode off of your device. I have mine on just because I'm going to show you what it does if you have a passcode on. Everyone says that it'll mess up the process. It doesn't. It just slows the process down. So yeah, I'll post a link in the description for you to download your firmware for, I'm using iPhone 5s, so of course I'm going to download the firmware for the iPhone 5s. And if you don't know what file you need to download, if you're AT&T or Sprint or T-Mobile, you can find it on the back of your device. I think for Sprint the code is 1453, something like that. But yeah, so once you have your file downloaded, make sure you have it extracted from the zip folder that it's more than likely going to be in. And once you do that, you should be able to find it right here. Here's mine. I'll zoom out for you. There you go. There's mine. Let's just take it out of the folder, put it in downloads. Alright, there it is. Right there. Right there's my file. So what you're going to want to do is, you're going to need to open up iTunes. Once you have iTunes open, you're going to go right here. Where's check for an update. Make sure you're doing it using check for an update, not restore iPhone or anything like that, because if you hit restore iPhone, it's not going to work. You're going to have activation errors, and the method I'm going to show you is going to prevent you from having those errors. So what you're going to want to do is, you're going to want to hold shift and left click. You're going to browse for your firmware, which mine's right here, so I'm going to double click this, and iTunes will update your iPhone to iOS 8, if you can see that, and verify the update with Apple. Doing it this way should prevent your activation errors or anything like that. So we're just going to go ahead and click update. This is what you're going to see. It's going to say extracting software. I can get it to go up there. Extracting software. Once that runs, it'll transfer over to the device. It'll start running on the device then. And all this is doing is just pushing an update to your phone. You don't have to restore your phone to clean software or anything like that. You can be using your phone and then just hook it up to this and do this. Just take a few minutes. Let me show you what it's going to do on the phone. And if you've watched my other videos, you should know just about what it's going to do on your phone, because it does the same thing just about every time when it's running through iTunes. You can see the extraction through iTunes is just about complete. And then it'll transfer over to the device. It says accessing iTunes, and then this is where it says, this is what I want to show you with the passcode. Alright, if I can get that. Enter the passcode on Jeff's iPhone to continue the iOS update. So people says that it'll mess it up. It won't. I'm just going to enter the password and we're going to move on. There you go. Enter the password, move on. Doesn't affect the process at all. So if you're watching a video and they tell you to do that, regardless if it's a jailbreak or with updating through developer software or something like that, don't worry about it. Just unlock your device. This is what your device should be doing right now. And once this is done, it'll pop up within it'll boot off, or boot up with an Apple logo, then boot off and reboot. And it'll have a loader bar going across the screen. On the second load across, then it'll boot up. So we're just going to let that run. Once that's done, then I'll show you that I'm on iOS 8. Just about done here. The device is almost finished installing. iTunes is pretty much finished with that. It's just running through on the device now. Once this is finished, we'll have the loader bar go across one more time, and then the app will pop back up and it should boot right up. Alright, there you go. It's booting up now. Hello, passcode. Update complete. And then just unplug your device. Restoring apps and media. This is what it should do if you had iCloud, I believe. Blah blah blah. Just ignore that. I sped through everything. That way you didn't have to see it all. And here you go. iOS 8. There you go, guys. So that's how you get iOS 8 GM. If this video helped you, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, guys.